Back to our top story, even as Education CS Amina Mohammed is expected at Kisumu Girls this afternoon. The Education PS, Belio Kipsang, is on a similar mission to Shimo Tewa School in Mombasa. Let's now listen in as the PS addresses journalists from that end.
So that we can appraise the situation and that which is happening in this region, at the coastal region. I would want to say from the onset that we are very happy as for what's happening in this region, at the coastal region. We've not had so much of the challenges that we have had in other parts of the country. The concerns that we are all aware about, the unrest, in some cases fires in our schools. At the coastal region, they have done, the leadership of our education management in this region have been able to do quite some good work. I would want to thank all of them for the coordination, for the good work that they have done, that up to this time, I'm informed that there have only been 5 incidences of schools closures, and only, I think, 3 of them are about fires. The others were about walkouts by the students, and we've told them that we continue in that trajectory, because we would want our children to learn in a conducive environment as they prepare for their examinations. Yesterday, our Cabinet Secretary gave us the situation in the country. She said that quite a number of schools have had challenges around. We have had 10, 11 schools. We have had around 34 schools in general since January. And we've had quite a number of students arrested, other staff of schools, including non-teaching staff. We've had a few watchmen arrested in some of the regions. We've had in total around 125 students arrested. Some have gone through the due process, like you saw in the papers this morning around Siagago boys, where we've had 3 of the boys taken through the due process and convicted, and they are serving on probation. So I would want to urge our students that let's focus in preparing for our examinations. We would want to give them our assurance on the integrity of the examinations, that as government, through the Kenya National Examination Council, we are ready to deliver on a clean examination. This year, as part of ensuring that we deliver on a clean examination, is that we have tried to reduce the distances that our head teachers and principals travel to pick the examination papers. We've had 40 new containers so that we can reduce the distances. Sometimes the distances become a challenge in itself in managing examinations, because once in a while the examinations will arrive in school too early, which gives a lot of lead time before the the start of papers, and that in itself can sometimes compromise our work. That is why we continue to increase the number of containers so that we reduce on the distances, and we also delay the time in which we release the examinations from the container in the morning. This way we shall make it easier for our teachers and ensure that our examinations are clean.